Alrighty. I think we are live. I believe we are live. Just gonna give everybody a second to get in here. All right, we are back. We are back. All right, I think we are good to go. The technology is a little bit different today. As you guys can see, I got a little bit different of a background. Um, we are currently live from the Mint Street lobby, 1200 Mint Street lobby. Well, not the lobby, we're in the lounge. Oh, real suave reporting for duty. Sir, happy that you're here on time as always, Suave. We love you. Pleasure. Vogan. Yes, sir. Welcome, boys. Happy to have you guys here. Who else is here? We got some other folks. Welcome. How we living? Navigating the noise, I hope. Suave, how's your week doing? How's your week, my guy? Were you manning down the fort at Greek Street? How we doing, Logan? How's your week, brother? Just woke up, bro. What are you, dude? You got to get your sleep schedule back on track, my guy. What do you mean just woke up? A little power nap action. I'm with that. A hundo P. I'm a big power nap guy myself. All right, let's give everyone else another second to get in here. Thank you guys for joining me this evening. I know that first week in the new year could always be a little bit wild with scheduling, hanging out with family and friends, getting caught back up on work. Um, I don't really know what that's like right now because currently still unemployed. But hey, X-Men, welcome to the show, baby. Happy to have you here, man. Zachy Chan, I like that shit. I've been called that before, man. I like that shit. Yeah, right. Pet it. Shot him. What's up, Donnie? I got the crew here today. Happy to have everyone here, man. This is awesome. Good to have you guys here. Pet it. But yeah, man. So we are live from the Mint Street Lounge, 1200 Mint Street in Charlotte. Love my boys Peacock and Mike, but I wanted to give them, the privacy and hospitality of their own apartment. Peacock was in the kitchen chefing up, doing a little Taco Tuesday. So, Big Z's already going to be pounding those leftovers when we get upstairs. So shout out P for cooking for the kid. And then Big Mike worked a long day. Big Mike's been grinding, being back from work after the new year. He took a couple of weeks off, so back in the office. Big Mike makes that cha-ching, cha-ching. I don't know the numbers, but my man does well for himself. So I know he's working a long day. When he gets home, he wants to, make dinner and relax. So I thought I'd take it down to the lounge. So here we are, episode 12, Navigating the Noise podcast. I was hoping to have our first official guest today. However, we're still working on it. We got some things kind of getting going behind the scenes. Like I said, the guests that we do have lined up are pretty extraordinary. And I do have some things in the works where I think people are really, really, really going to start to spread the love and positivity that we've been doing here with navigating the noise. So, Devin, me and Devin got some chatting to do. Unfortunately, me and Devin hadn't had a chance to talk. We're going to get around to that hopefully soon. Like I said, the move to Charlotte has been a lot for me. I know that his Pittsburgh Steelers are now in the playoffs. Shout out to the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers. That was a freaking electric game. But he's dealing with the celebration, so I'm sure we'll find some time to catch up. But yeah, like I said, moving forward, the plan is to kind of have some other individuals come on, some people who've had some success, whether that's financially in life, morally, professionally, and they feel comfortable coming on and sharing their experiences with, how they navigated noise and how they've kind of worked their way through their career and on their come up. So that's kind of like the plan for the next couple of weeks. And like I said, super excited on January 20th, which is 2 weeks from today. Like I said, I don't think we're going to have a guest before then. So January 20th, Andrew Judge All right, Little Toaster, all right, is going to be our first official guest on Navigating the Noise podcast. So I'm super, super excited about that to host Andrew. And Andrew's going to come on and tell his story about how he took a chance and bet on himself. And everyone thought he was fucking crazy back then. But he bet on himself, and now he's living the life out in L.A. He's on TV. He's got a beautiful girlfriend. Not trying to steal a girl, bro. I'm just being honest. And no, I'm very happy for him. So I'm really excited to kind of have him on the show. As you guys have seen, if you've been following to the personal and the podcast page on Instagram, you go follow Navigating the Noise if you don't do so already. Getting a lot of clicks, man. A lot of people are starting to view our page, and I'm super excited for what's to come. So, yeah, let's kind of dive into it, man. So today's episode 12. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Like, I think a lot of you folks think that like this whole ride down in Charlotte has been smooth sailing thus far, and like you see me posting all happy giddy, you know, on the media, and you see me being all positive, and that's my job, is to spread positivity to you all and to spread love and good vibes to you all and be a person that you guys can listen to and hopefully gain some guidance and wisdom from as I've been going through things, and hopefully you guys can relate to me. But things haven't been the easiest. You know, we are on day 12 of being in Charlotte, and there have been moments where I've been felt like my ass has been kicked, because it has been, bro. I'm sorry, ladies and bros. My ass has been kicked, straight up. And for example, the last couple mornings I've woken up, and I'm used to being a teacher, right? So I'm on that teacher schedule, so I'm usually out and about at like, you know, 6:30. I used to be on the train, you know, or getting an Uber going to work. And now, you know, I woke up like this morning and yesterday morning, and I literally felt a little funky. Like, I was like, shit, like this is weird. So I'm still kind of getting used to the routine and getting used to, you know, the differences, you know. But my mental health is good. My mental health is clear. And how's the weather, Donnie G? Well, Donnie, I ain't going to lie to you, Donnie, let me tell you, Donnie. I came down here first 2-3 days, Donnie, and getting 55, 60 degrees. And it was gorgeous. I'm thinking like, whew, I got to get this bikini pod ready, you know, beach bod ready for the summer. You know, it's going to be here before you know it. And then, bro, I'm not just wearing this hat to cover the bad hairline, bro. Like, it's a little nippy out here in Charlotte, brother. I'm being dead ass, man. Like, once the sun goes down, it gets a little cold. You start to freeze your nips off a little bit. Speaking of the hairline, bro, look at this shit, bro. Fucking Christ, man. We're getting to the point with the hairline where some of the boys are now, shoot, I got to get this bikini bod ready. Sorry about that. Like I said, we're raw and authentic here, Navigating the Noise. But we're getting to the point where some of the boys are literally like, yeah, we're going to donate your trip to go to Turkey and get the hair fixed. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm thinking about going with the full baldy soon. I'm not really sure. I don't really know yet. I got to figure that out. But the weather's been all right, Don. I don't know. Hat on, hat off. What do we think? I don't know. Should I leave the hat on? I'm not really sure. Leave it off. But some mornings have been funky. Go bald, bro. Best decision I've ever made. Yo, okay. Yo, all right. Listen, we got some support for the bald crew in the chat. All right, Big Miss. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think I might have to rep that shit. Listen, I rocked the baldy before, man. But it's just been like, it's been a minute since I have. But I think I could pull it off. You know, get called like Walter White, you know, Heisenbardo, you know, all those good ones, nicknames back in the day. But some days have been a little funky. Like I said, I'm usually a morning person. So like last week I was getting up early in the morning, and like my boy Peacock was getting out of the room, and he was being like, yo, bro, why the fuck are you up? And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm like used to that teacher schedule. Like on the mornings and shit, we're ripping it. And now this last week, 2 days, woke up a little funky. Mike and Peacock are both back to work, so they're out and about, they're leaving early. And then there I am, on the air mattress, with a morning Woody just being like, all right, now what? And, it's important to kind of keep your head busy and keep your mind clear, especially with, having the mental illness like I have and, getting anxiety and depression that could creep up at any minute's notice. So it's been challenging with some mornings to kind of get moving, but we do have some good job opportunities and prospects lined up. So I did have an interview yesterday. I don't want to give too much away on the company and like overall the position and how it went, because those haters out there, I don't know, y'all might try and sabotage me. Nah, no, I'm just playing. But like, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. But I had a job interview yesterday. It went extraordinarily well, and now I'm just waiting back to hear for a time and date for a final interview. And it's in something not teaching, but something that is related to education that I am super passionate about. And that's all I'm really going to say on the matter. But I had that interview yesterday and it went really, really, really well. And bro, I haven't sweat like that in a minute. Like, like palms were sweaty. I was like doing the wipe down on my hands. I was like, shit. Like Ted ass, And it went well, man. I just kind of kept my cool, kept my composure, gave myself a couple. I texted my boy Tony Rowe ahead of time for some phone interview tips. He didn't get back to me though because he was napping. Scumbag. Love you though, bro. But it went well. I just kind of trusted the process, had faith in myself. I was just confident, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go do this. What's the worst thing that happens? I'm like, I tanked the interview. The interview doesn't go the best, and then it's like, all right, I just go interview again. But the interview went really well. So. And then I heard back from 2 other places this morning, so I'm setting up those interviews tomorrow. So I got some things in the works. Hopefully we have some employment along the way, because although it's been nice to kind of have some time to myself, I need to stay busy. I'm not the type of guy to have time on my hands. It doesn't end well. It usually ends with me trying to start a business or drive across the country or do some absolute radical and impulsive shit. So it's good that I stay busy. So yesterday I met my boy Mike for lunch, which was really good. I went for a hike with my boy Peacock on Sunday, which was phenomenal. I went through, I got to get the trail for you and like the mountain ridge that I ended up on. But it was a gorgeous hike. Spent some quality time with my boy. And things were good. I have to stay busy to keep things good. So like I said, there were moments, but momentum is heading in the right direction for the kid down here in Charlotte. Like we really got some things cooking. And speaking of cooking, that's one thing that I do need to learn how to fucking do is learn how to cook. Cause like I fucking made a quesadilla yesterday, a quesadilla, and fucking getting shit on by the boys, the homies. Fucking, what the fuck is this garbage? It's a fucking sad ass looking quesadilla. So that's one thing that I need to work on, like while I'm down here in Charlotte, is like learning how to cook. But listen, I got so much shit that I need to worry about. Like I got to get like a valid license. I got to get a job. All right, I got to find a quality hair cutting spot. Like, so learning how to cook is on the list of things to do, but not number one priority. But so yeah, that's the update on the jobs. And like I said, it's been a variety of nonprofit, mental health, education-based jobs that I kind of have in the works. I mean, I've applied to every single damn brewery and bar like on this whole strip, just being like, give Zach Izzy a chance, man. I'll come bar back for you or waiter for you. I'll go be your workhorse, man. I'll go be your ox. Like I'll go be your Mariano Rivera. And when no one wants to bartend, that Sunday night football shift, like I'll be there for it. But, we'll see what happens. Like I said, it's weird timing with the holidays and the New Year's being right around, past. So like a lot of businesses and companies aren't exactly looking to just hire people right off the rip, right as they come back, unless they're like, invested in hiring somewhere it's a super need. So that's where we're really at right now. So that's what we got going on in Charlotte. Barter behind the sticks. Wow, I like that a lot. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yo, Donnie baby. Donnie boy. Donnie. Donnie, listen, I'm a freaking modern day renaissance man. This is what I try and tell folks, man. Like you seen me in my glory days at Oneonta, man. There's not many dudes that you can say that could teach a classic U.S. history and then go throw an 84-mile-an-hour fastball and then go shove 26 tomato slices in their mouth and then go smoke a Newport. Like, we're few and far between. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'll do whatever job I need to do to kind of pay the bills, man. I'm kind of at that point. I'm a grinder, man. So, like I said, give Zach a chance. But I got a good feeling about this city. I mean, one thing's for sure, like, I got more success on Hinge in the past 2 weeks since I've been here since the past, like, I don't know, 7 in New York City. So that's a plus for the kid. No dates, though. No dates. No dates, but I'm just playing. But no, like, I'm optimistic with what's to come, man. Like, the people are very friendly. It's a very young crowd. It's very business professional, people in their late 20s, early 30s. Everyone seems hungry just in my time out to kind of, work and better themselves. And they seem very passionate about their jobs and, what they're doing and what they got going on for a living. So, um, I don't know. I think there's some great things for the kid here in Charlotte. I think so. And that's just in like the personal, professional world, you know, and the podcasting world and like what I got going on with navigating the noise. I'm hoping for some really, really great things around the corner too. So stock is rising. And like I said, it's super important for me right now to kind of find that happy middle, to find that median. Don't go too high, don't go too low. Because like I said, go too high and I'll be driving to Las Vegas trying to go on Instagram Live, trying to open up a casino. And then if I get too low, I won't leave the bedroom for weeks at a time with pee bottles everywhere. So just got to keep that middle, man, that even keel. Um, and one thing I want to say before I continue and move on is thank you and have expressed their gratitude, not, you know, congratulating me necessarily, although that has been the case for getting down to Charlotte safely, but just kind of coming out here and using this platform and whatever I'm having so far developed to kind of speak about mental health and speak about navigating noise and speak about it being okay to not be okay, especially as a man in his late 20s living in today's society. Um, like I said, as someone with bipolar disorder, um, people like me who have what I have, you don't hear about them talk about it much because they're usually not in the right headspace or not in the right mental capacity to do so. Like I said on past episodes, like people with bipolar disorder, it's viewed as a disability. If you go look up what the life expectancy is of someone who has bipolar 1, it's like 7 to 10 years younger than someone who doesn't. So I think a lot of people, and not I think, I know a lot of people have appreciated what I've had going on in starting this podcast, because the amount of people who've reached out to me has been like, brother, you've reached like me, like internally, or like, Zach, you've spoken about something that I never thought that I would go through. And now I'm going through it. And it's just nice to know that, like, although like you never like to hear that someone else is struggling, it's nice to know that other people are having similar feelings of what you're going through like you are. And I got a great conversation with someone from my local town yesterday via Instagram. And we were just chatting about how like we grew up together and how like, you know, he's got his own things going on, and he's getting married right now, and he's got his work, and I'm down in Charlotte, and we're just catching up, shooting the shit, and we're just talking about like how life kind of changes and how life kind of brings some uncertainty sometimes, but it's nice to know that you have people in your corner that are rooting for you, especially it being like the local Massapequa boys, you know. So I just wanted to say that thank you to like those of you who've reached out to me and have expressed your support and love for me as I've partaken on this journey of spreading love and awareness and kindness and good vibes. So that's the plan, yo. Charlotte, we're here. We're ready for it. I'm just blessed and grateful for this fucking opportunity, man. I'm like sitting here in this beautiful lounge, man, and like, yo, Judge E, what's up, my boy? Yeah. What's up, Judge? My guy, happy you're here, man. Super excited for January 2nd, brother. Or January 20th, brother. It's going to be dope as hell, bro. We got to definitely chat it up about the plans, bro. We got to make sure we give the audience and the viewers something to definitely navigate and entertain themselves with. But yeah, like, man, like, just feeling hella blessed, man. Because like, it's not every day that like you even have the opportunity to like go after your dreams and like do a podcast. And it's not every day that you have the ability to go take a chance to come down and to Charlotte, pursue your goals and chase your passions. Like, so I'm just feeling extremely humbled. Like, yeah, I had to bet on myself to come down to Charlotte, and I had to go buy that Amtrak ticket, and I had to go pack all my shit and get my ass on that train. But at the end of the day, if I didn't have the two homies that I had right now in Charlotte with me, I wasn't going to be able to start to pull this shit off. So just feeling extremely humbled and extremely blessed. So that's kind of where we're at with it in Charlotte. Carolina Panthers are hosting a freaking home game here on Sunday. Well, I think they play on Saturday afternoon. And holy shit, this city is going to be freaking buzzing. Like the city's been buzzing like on the 2 weekends. One when like it was shitty weather and they were playing the Seahawks in like a pretty, you know, butt cheek game. And then like last week I went out for the Panthers game when they played the Bucks, and although they lost, shout out to the Falcons allowing for the Panthers to still get in. So like I'm expecting this city to be an absolute fucking riot. Absolute riot come Saturday. I think the tailgating is going to be electric. I think that, you know, I'm definitely going to be pulling up to, you know, one of these like parking lot spots, grabbing like a burger and some dogs. You know what I mean? You know, Big Dog likes to fucking eat, baby. So I'm going to go ripping that shit. Absolutely. And, you know me, I'm a big sports guy, big football guy. So I'm just going to enjoy that atmosphere. I think my boys are actually trying to go to the game. Unfortunately, due to financial circumstances, I will not be attending, but I will be ripping the $2 beers on the sidelines, as in some local pub outside of a stadium, rooting for the Panthers. Although I don't think they stand a chance. I think Matty Stafford's going to take them behind the damn woodshed, just like you know, Zachy took. I was going to take these eggs and toast behind the woodshed for dinner tonight because that's about all we got left in the fridge right now. But it's going to be a good game. I'm excited for football, man. It's going to be great. Playoff football is like nothing better. So it's going to be some good ass shit. I'm excited for it. Who you guys rooting for in the chat? Anyone in the chat got a side on the game? I know we got a couple people in here in the chat. You know, who we rooting for? Who we want to win? And I know we don't even have any. Well, we got the Bills that are still left, right? So we got the Bills. I guess our New York team. I mean, it's been sad for the New York Giants and the New York Jets, but you know, it is what it is. Get to stepping. I don't know. I guess the New York Giants and the New York Jets got to look forward to freaking April, right? When the fucking NFL draft is. That's when they're going to be doing that shit. So, are the Red Dragons still in it? I think the Red Dragons are waiting for the New Paltz Fredonia game to end. I think they're waiting on to see how Mike Delio throws. You know, Mike Delio's starting for the New Paltz Hawks, And I think if New Paltz beats Fredonia, I think that the Oneonta Red Dragons sneak in. So I don't know. We'll see. Yo, Donnie, I was actually having this conversation with my boy Peacock the other day. I was like, bro, the moment that like myself and a couple of the other fellow Red Dragons left, like the Red Dragons got good like almost immediately. Like shout out to Bob Ottaviano, like bringing the culture change, man. Because good God, like we were terrible when we were there. Like you want to talk about a lot of talent that just couldn't freaking put it together. Like holy shit, man. Like that was us. That was the Oneonta Red Dragons for sure. Like we were so bad at times, man. Like absolute waste of talent, bro. Like I mean, I kid you not, we were like all the best players on our high school team, and like we would just consistently shit the bed. I mean, like Brandon Torres, love you to death, my guy, but my boy's giving freaking souvenirs to every single, fan in the, behind first base, airmail and throws. Like we were bad, man. Love you, BT. But like, fuck, man, those are good times. But Donnie, I was just talking about that with my boy yesterday. It's crazy. But it also helps, man. Whenever you're making these big life changes and you're like, you're kind of going through these life circumstances, you got to have the right people in your corner because like people are going to think you're fucking crazy. People are going to think you're fucking insane. And like the only people who might be there that are actually going to truly support you and be there for you might be your brothers and sisters and the people you talk to every single day. Like, for example, I took a phone call from, someone who's very well respected in like the mental health and addiction industry. And I think I talked about him on last week's episode, but he's like, yo, Zach, I popped on Instagram and he's like, yo, 1 minute you're getting an apartment in New York City and next you're fucking packing all your shit up on your Amtrak into Pittsburgh. Like, what the fuck is this kid doing? Is he fucking smoking crack? I'm like, no. Like, obviously not. Like, you just obviously don't really know what's going on with me unless you decided to pick up the phone and talk to me. So whenever you're going through like anything like extreme or you're going through life circumstances like this, make sure you have the right people in your corner that aren't going to leave you when things do get a little tough. You know what I mean? Because like, it's been great, man. Like every single time, like a job, has got back to me, I've hit up one of my boys and I've been like, yo, got this application back or like, heard back from this person. And like my boy Dan C was like, let's go in all caps. And like, that shit fires me up and that shit kind of gasses me up and makes me think like, yo, I'm gonna make it through this shit. Like Charlotte's gonna be all right. And like, just keep good people in your corner, man. Like we're getting like old enough now, like especially for most people who are watching. I was looking at like my like Twitch analytics and like viewer analytics, and like most people watching it in like their 20s and 30s. Like we're old enough to kind of understand right from wrong. So you know what you're doing with your intentions as a damn human being. So like, if you're truly there for someone, make sure you're truly there for them. And if you're going to be there for them in that corner, be there for them and make your intentions pure as hell. We're 30 years old, 40 years old, some of you 50 years old, maybe watching. I don't know if head coach of Massapequa baseball, Tom Sheedy's watching. Some of you might be 60 years old watching. Love you, coach. Like, we know what we're doing as human beings and as individuals. We're not 13, 14 years old anymore. We're not doing, truth is statuses on Facebook and, like my status for rate 1 through 10. Like, we're grown ass fucking adults. So, like, if you're going to be there for someone, be true. Be true to them. Come on now. Like, keep it a buck. Come on. That's it. That's it, man. So, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at, in regards to that. Ooh, look at that. LinkedIn history teacher, Way Up Foundation Academies are hiring. Like I said, we never off the clock with these job applications, bro. I really want to work. I know some of you probably think like the unemployed life is like great and all. Like it's not. It's not fun. Like if y'all saw my bank account right now, I promise y'all would be laughing your asses off. Like straight up. You'd be like, oh shit, how's he making it work? Budgeting and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's what we're doing right now. And like I said, people have still been helping me along the way, in whatever ways they can. For example, like my boy's housing me and not asking Be honest, how many times have you posted a like a truth is status? Got to be over. Yo, yo, Judge. I wish, bro. Like my boy Romano was here in the chat. Judge, bro. There'd be days, bro, where I would post like a truth is status, and if it wouldn't get enough likes within like 2 hours, I would take it down, and then I would like put it back up like 3 hours later, more, and I would be like more when it would be prime time for the truth is, bro, I was a sicko, bro. Like I would do it like once a day. I'd be like, damn, like if you were someone who went to school with Zach, bro, you'd be like, Zach did another truth is. Nah, it would be bad too. And like, yo, I had no social cues growing up, like at all, like one bit. So like, I would do a truth is, and like, I would just be brutally honest. Like, I'd see this girl like in my like third period science class. I'm not gonna drop her name because like I remember the girl's name, but I'll never forget. I was like, yeah, truth is, like, you're in my science class, and like, I think you're really, really attractive. I'd love to go out with you one time. And like I sit next to her in science, and next thing you know, like just like I had no social cues. But yeah, thanks for making me talk about that embarrassing situation, Andrew. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I was big truth is guy. Like this for Raid, truth is. Dude, you know, it's funny. Maybe for the viewers, I'll go back and find an old one and post it on the Navigating the Noise page. Fucking, I was a sicko, bro. I was a sicko. See, and I guess that's a good segue to transition into like, you know, how I wanted to spend the back half of this episode is being true to you. My life is in chaos right now. Is it controlled chaos in my eyes? Yes. Is it chaotic to others, you know, in other people's eyes? And is it a shit show to them? Sure. But I'm completely honest with where I'm at. Like, I'm broke as fuck. You know? Like, but I'm humble enough to admit it. You know, I'm not going to sit here and act like everything's okay and like, you know, it's rainbows and sunshines. And the whole purpose of what I want this podcast to also be about is to talk about the brutal honesty about things. You know, is that not everything is going to be always fine and dandy. You know, and like life is not always sunny. Like it rains, it pours, it sleets, it hails, it blizzards. I know it's like that corny ass saying, but it's like learning not for the storm to pass or waiting for the storm to pass, but it's learning how to dance in the rain. You should learn how to dance in the rain, you know. But be true to yourself, because right now I'm dead broke. You know, like I got 12 eggs, some peanut butter and jellies, some peanut butter and jelly to make some Sammys. Got some tap water, and I'm feeling so fucking blessed, man. And that's like, I guess, like the whole thing about being true to you is like, I'm so broke, but I could feel so rich. Like, if I had $1 billion right now, like, would I be happy? Yeah, fuck yeah, I'd be happy. Are you kidding me? Dude, the amount of fucking Gatorades, unlimited. The amount of massages I would want, unlimited. The amount of brick fire oven pizzas I want with extra pepperoni and mutts, unlimited. But I could still be happy being broke as hell and having negative 200 and something dollars in my bank account. And like, I've learned through this whole process that like you can feel rich and be rich with being broke as hell financially. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, if this is how I can feel being so down and out, like professionally and financially, like, I wonder where my mindset's going to be in like a month or two when I get the job and like money starts coming back in again. You know, where's life going to be at then? Like, you know, where's the Navigating the Noise going to take us? Because I've had a lot of people reach out to me and they've been like, you're a badass motherfucker. Like, how do you kind of keep your cool through all this uncertainty? And I always kind of just tell them, being true to you. Like, own where you're at. Like, I wasn't happy in my situation, like in New York. Like, I don't have much of a family in New York. My family kind of abandoned me. There was no reason for me to meet in New York anymore. I had some people at work turn their back on me and betray me. There's no reason for me to be at that workplace no more. And I guess where things kind of ended up is like I became brutally honest with the total reality of where I was at, and that allowed me to have the balls and the guts to come down to Charlotte. So like, do I do have those moments of uncertainty, and do I do freak out and panic a little bit in my mind? Yeah, absolutely, I do. But that's okay because I'm brutally honest with where I'm at. That's all. And it's funny, like I've lost friends throughout this process. Like I'm being completely honest, I've acknowledged that. Like there are people, especially who I worked with, who throughout this whole chaotic situation have chosen not to really associate themselves with me, and it's a damn shame, and that's okay. But in that process of losing these people, I have gained support and genuine organic love and viewership and kinship from others. And I keep reiterating it over and over and over again, but I will continue to do so. You really do find out in times of chaos and in times of uncertainty who your true friends and who your true people are. You know, I'm not going to sit here and name drop because that is not the purpose of this podcast. And this purpose of this podcast is to navigate noise and spread love and positivity. But there's some people who helped me out at the beginning of this process who now aren't even answering my New Year's Happy New Year's text. Like the fuck. But that's okay. Because I've also learned throughout this process and in life that sometimes people are here just for chapters. There are some people that are here from the very beginning in the table of contents until the very end. But then there are some people that are only here for a chapter. Some for even only a couple damn fucking pages. And that's okay. Gotta be honest with yourselves, and you gotta be okay with accepting that. So just be true to you. Be true to your feelings. Be true to your emotions. What is this? What is this? Hello, we are from the Nachito. Oh, this is a Twitch raid? What is this going on? All right, well, welcome everyone. Hi, everyone. Um, Welcome to Navigating the Noise podcast. This is pretty crazy. All right. So we are here from a raid. Who sent you guys here? Who sent you guys here? This is awesome. Holy shit, we have 243 viewers. Yo, welcome to Navigating the Noise, yo. Who's Nacho? Shout out Nacho, yo. This is awesome. That's so cool. That's awesome. So yeah, Navigating the Noise podcast, man. This is fucking cool. So yeah, I'm just a firm believer in just like, you know, be true to like who you are. And just like if there are people in your fucking life who like, you know, who aren't like going to be there for you and support you in whatever dreams and aspirations that you want to go for and you want to like go obtain, like get them out of your life. Like I'm serious. Like get them out of your life. Like I don't know. It's just very like shameful when um when people kind of go against you and you're just following your dreams and you're attempting to kind of follow your goals and aspirations. So that's kind of like where we're at with you know, Suave said like Lionel Messi. Suave, that was funny. I don't even know. Suave, I've been in raids before, dude, but like I don't know who or what that was, but that was shit was pretty funny though. That shit was funny. Um, Streaming channel host from Argentina. But who is, if you mind me asking, who is Nacho or what does Nacho stream about from Argentina? Like, what is, you know, like what is their background? Like, how'd they end up here? How'd you guys end up here? It's crazy. That's funny. What in the world? That's awesome. A variety show, music, art, and talks. That's cool. Viva la Argentina. That's cool. That's awesome. Well, thanks for being here, Dachu Chere. That's cool. Nacho loves talking about music. La musica, la musica. Maybe we need to have a La Musica Navigating the Noise podcast episode with Nacho. Maybe I got to get in contact with Nacho. Absolutely, for sure. Nacho people. ¿Sabes algo de español? Yo hablo un poquito español. You know, así. Yo hablo en las clases en la escuela. Qué bien, sí. Yo hablo un poquito. Es así. Sí, pero yo soy Zach. Yo yo vivo en Charlotte, New York. Yeah, I'm just here to navigate noise and live life. This is fucking funny. Sing us a song, Zach. Yeah, no, so Dachuche, this is a podcast all about kind of navigating noise and overcoming obstacles, and kind of just about spreading love and positivity and being a good person. So that's kind of like our vibes and what we're here, all about here. And that's kind of like our mission. We're only 12 episodes in, but we go live every Tuesday. Nachito, it's like Jimmy Fallon, but Argentinian. He is a very famous host. No shit, really? Nachito, you guys aren't yanking my tail right now? Really? No way. That's incredible, yo. I need to look into this when I get off the air. I'm going to, absolutely. Olga and Vivo. Yo, thank you guys so much for being here and giving me guys this. Yo, this is so cool. Thank you guys. I'm gonna make sure I watch this back. Thank you guys for being here, man. But yeah, that's the whole purpose of the podcast. Yeah, navigating the noise. You know, we go live Tuesday. You know, Chrissy Cables. We go live Tuesday from 7 to 8 o'clock Eastern via Twitch, and he likes blues and rock a lot. Like Argentinian rock, or does he like rock and roll, like American rock and roll? Carol G. This is crazy. But yeah, that's the plan, man. Like all kinds. Yo, this is cool. I'm gonna hit him up later. And he's like the Jimmy Fallon of Argentina. Jimmy Fallon of Argentina. When you see him, you'll think he's gay, but he's not. Yeah. That's funny. He hosts the show with other people. Hey, listen. I have nothing against the LGBTQ community. Hey, I'm all love over here. Peace and love. We're here to navigate noise with everyone. But he looks gay. That's funny. Igual se encuentra con las nas de amor y pasa con un entrevistador. We could say he is the Argentinian Adam Sandler. He looks like him. That's much better. There we go. That's funny. That's funny, man. Well, shout out to you guys. You guys have given me the most amount of viewers I've had since like my first episode. So shout out to Nacho. I'm gonna have to thank him for this raid. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. But if you guys ever make your way to Charlotte, North Carolina, first round is on me. All right, first round and Las Taquitos are on me too. And I'll take you guys to a good nice brewery out here. I don't know if you guys un cervezas, refrescos. So that's crazy. Oh, you love beer? Me too, man. Should have seen me in college, brother. Fucking crazy, man. But yeah, we got about 15 minutes left. So yeah, I guess you know, X-Man, I know you like beer too, bro. X-Man, what else do you like, my guy? This is funny, man. What unexpected, beautiful things happen. That's crazy. First round on Zach. Yeah, the first couple rounds are on me. Looks like it. Yo necesito mucho dinero para comprar las refrescas para las comunidad de la Navigating the Noise. But yeah, for those of you who just joined, second round on Zach. No, Gallo, we ain't doing this bullshit. Stop it. No second round on Zach. Yo, Zach's broke as hell right now. Zach's got no dinero. No tengo dinero. Third round on Angel Di Maria. I like that. Yes. Third round on Angel Di Maria. Can we set that up for you Argentinian folks? If this was a good you will be broke. Come through, all you. Let's go. Come through. You will be broke. It's okay. I got some good friends. I'll take loans out from them. I got this guy named Micah Ponte. He's a good dude. I'll take a loan out from him. You guys come. All the drinks will be on him. All right, my boy Big Mike. It'll be all good. Nah, that's funny. But yeah, I gotta definitely look up this Nacho, homie. That's awesome. And Dachu, how do I pronounce it? Dachu Kure. Tuesdays at 7 p.m. I go live. So if you ever want to pop over here with you and your homies, or maybe I'll get in touch with Nacho. Maybe we could set something up. My name is Diana. You could call me Dachu. Well, I could call you Diana. Diana? My name is Diana. Yeah, Diana. Yo, what's going on, Johnny? Tomorrow we will tell Nacho about you. Hey, I appreciate that, Coachia Isabella. Yeah, I appreciate that, seriously. I think me and Nacho would honestly get along, honestly. I feel like, I don't know, you guys seem like awesome vibes and great people. And a lot of you guys stayed. Like about 30% of you guys stayed, which is so cool. So, I mean, you could clip something for him if you want. Absolutely. I mean, like, I don't know if how recent ago you guys just came in, but clip away, man. I'm just gonna talk for the next 13 minutes or so. But nah, it's just cool to have all you guys here, kind of navigating some noise with us. And like I said, we got about like 13 minutes or so left. So this is my first personal raid on my account. Yes. So this is only like my 12th episode, like of this podcast stream, because I only go like once a week. So this is only like episode 12. Yeah. So I've had like experience talking like in front of like the camera before. I feel very comfortable. I used to be like a middle school history teacher. And I have a lot of experience kind of talking in front of crowds. So I do have a comfortability being behind the microphone and being in front of an audience. But yeah, so I'll say something to Nacho. What's going on, Nacho? My name is Zach, here from Navigating the Noise podcast. Thank you so much for sending all of your followers and your homies and your brothers and sisters over to my channel. This raid has been absolutely extraordinary and has been a superb surprise for me on this Tuesday evening. And like I said, I'm extremely blessed and grateful for this. Like I said, I haven't had this amount of viewers and this amount of interaction in the chat since my first episode, which was all the way back in October. So on a serious note, from man to man and from human to human, you're great people, and I wish you nothing but love and all the best in 2026 and in the new year. And after this episode, Nacho, I'll be reaching out to you on the side, and maybe we can set something up and put something together. So thank you. Thank you, Diana. Appreciate you. That was awesome. Were you able to clip that? That was cool. I don't know if you're able to clip that. That was so cool. I love the Twitch community, man. That's something that I'm kind of starting to learn a little bit, with my time here on Twitch, is that the more and more that you interact with others and, you get to kind of meet new people and stuff. Yo, Mr. Z, who is that? Who is this? Who's this in the chat? Who we got here? I don't know. JS. What up, James? How we living, buddy? What's going on, brother? How's the season going? Good? I'll hit you up after the episode. We'll definitely find some time to catch up. All right. That's awesome. Thanks for being here, James. All right, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. All right. You got to move your feet, play better defense. No, it's funny. But we got about 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. Um, so, yeah, just kind of enjoying the process, just kind of enjoying where I'm at and where life's taken me thus far. And not really stressing out over the little things and just kind of controlling the controllable. So that's where life's brought me to. And now I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So things to look forward to for next week. So not entirely sure what next week is going to look like yet. Probably going to do a little bit of a life update in Charlotte. And then we are going to hopefully maybe dive into a variety of different topics. And then after that, like I said, on January 20th, we are going to have my buddy Andrew Judge, like I said, Little Toaster. And Little Toaster is going to be with us. I'm sending this to one of his producers. I would love that, Diana, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. That'd be great. I would love to see where this goes. And like I said, Diana, feel free to follow me on the page. And for sure, we can stay in touch afterwards. So, yeah, we got about, that's awesome. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you, Diana. That's awesome. Holy smokes. Johnny, on the job hunt right now? Yeah, it's rough out here, man. I know. Hey, listen, stay positive, man. Keep sending out your resumes and applications. I'm in the same boat as you, brother, man. And Diana, we are currently getting like our website up and running. Like I said, we're only like 12 episodes in, but you can follow us on Instagram. That's like where we're most prevalent and where you can find us right now. It's called Navigating the Noise on Instagram. I don't know if you're familiar with, if you have Instagram, but Navigating the Noise podcast on Instagram, yeah, is the best way to find us. I'm gonna type that in the chat. Maybe where's the chat? Yo, Chrissy Cables, could you type that in the chat? Or Swap, could you write that in the chat, bro? Can you just write our Instagram handle in the chat just so Diana can have that? Just because I don't want to go on my phone right now. I'm currently streaming on my phone. Like I said, technology's in a little bit of a funky place. That was crazy, yo. That was funny. Ah, nice. I got your follow, Diana. I just saw the follow up on the screen. Beautiful. That's great. So yeah, we've been growing, Diana, a little bit recently. Like we've had about 50,000 views in the past 30 days on the page. But like I said, we just started in October. So we're really optimistic of where we can kind of take this and page and the mission. And the whole goal of this is to, like I said, spread love and positivity. And I come from a very big mental health background. So I'd love to spread like mental health awareness and spread like that type of love and positivity as well. So, yeah, I hope you kind of pop on the page and you kind of enjoy what you see. And I'll definitely be in touch with you for sure. So cool. I can't believe that. When I was over at Devin's stream, actually, there was a raid. And, he had like a bunch of people joining his raid. And when he was streaming, he was playing Madden. So, I don't know. That was crazy. That was cool, man. I'm still laughing at that. That was so funny. No way. You're an English teacher in Argentina? Oh, that's incredible. Well, I hope I can help in any way I can help you in your experience of educating in English. That's awesome. And you speak, I'm guessing, fluent Spanish. I'm guessing. Well, that's a stupid question. But yeah, you speak Spanish. Habla español. That's cool. That's funny. That's cool. So you teach English. What grade do you teach? Yeah, so I teach middle school U.S. history. Oh, kids, teens, and adults. So you teach like all ages. That's awesome. I have a lot of respect and love for my educators out there. A lot of love and respect for that. So that's awesome. That's some cool ass shit. That's cool. Argentina, huh? Argentina is on the list of places I need to go to. So if I ever make my way down to Argentina, you need to show me the best places for some grub and for some cervezas. I have never been to Argentina. No, I have never been. It is on my bucket list of things to do, though. So it is on the bucket list. It's a wonderful country. I've heard some great things, and you have my king of soccer there, Lionel Messi. You can find beer literally anywhere. That's my type of country. That's my type of place. My type of people, baby. That's some good shit. That's funny. But man, that was cool. It was a good evening. So with a couple minutes left, still got a couple dozen of you guys here. Like I said, for next week, not really sure what the topic is going to be and where we really plan on taking the episode. However, do stay tuned on the Instagram page for more updates. And like I said, Diana, thank you so much for popping in and clipping that and sending that to Nacho and his producers. And I will for sure be in touch with you once I get off of the stream. And like I said, if you are around, Diana, next week, feel free to come by. And that's great. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful for that. Seriously. And then January 20th, like I said, super excited to have our first guest on, Andrew Judge, Little Toaster. He's going to be popping on to discuss his journey and his navigation across the United States of America, taking a chance on himself and betting on himself. And like I said, he went from being a food pizza delivery boy on his winter and summer vacations to now starring in TV shows on Tubi TV and being a shining bright star under the lights of Los Angeles. So we got about like 2 minutes left, and then gonna head out. Like I said, I am streaming in a public setting today, so don't have the privacy of my apartment like past episodes. So wishing everyone a good start to their new year. It's the first episode in the new year. I do want to give everyone an update. I wasn't able to stay off the nicotine completely yet. Like I said, the whole purpose of being true to you is being honest with yourself. Like I said, nicotine's a bad vice of mine, something that I'm trying to quit. So that is definitely something on the that I'm looking to do moving forward. But I just wanted to be honest with everyone who was watching, and that was just curious as to whether or not if I've quit nicotine yet. I have not, but I will be totally and completely honest with you all. Plan for the rest of the week. All right, Miss Gallo or Dan C, whoever that is, behind the mic. Plan for the rest of the week is to get back in touch with these other jobs over the next couple of days. Set up the interviews for the set up the interviews for these other jobs that I found and heard through today, and follow up tomorrow with the job that I'm really excited about, the one that hopefully I land. So that's the plan. Yeah, appreciate transparency. I think that's super important, Aaron, is to just be honest with yourselves. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just being honest with myself. I was very stressed with the job search and whatnot. And I was like, I don't think that now would be the best time for me to quit nicotine, because I feel like I would just stress more than I already am and sweat more than I already am and tweak out more than I already am. So I'm just trying to keep my cool and keep my composure if I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. But I'm going to keep it honest with you all. Like, I do plan on quitting nicotine. It's a bad habit. It's an expensive habit. And it's something that I want to quit. So thanks, Gallo. I appreciate it. I'll keep y'all updated on the Navigating the Noise page. Once I land the job in Charlotte, hopefully that comes up real soon. And then, as always, thank you for tuning in to Navigating the Noise, episode 12, Being True to You. I appreciate the love and support. How about them G-Men, Bardo? See you around, Diana. Diana, I'll be in touch. Diana, thank you so much. I'll be in touch. All right. Bye, everyone. How about them G-Men? Swamp. Yo, fucking Giants. Yo, how about them G-Men? Yo, you beat us. Hey, Johnny, good luck, Johnny. I'll be in touch. Johnny, if you need any questions about the job hunt or want to talk, let me know. Seriously. And yo, Swami, what are you saying? How about the G-Men for? Like, why are you fucking hyped up? Donnie G, love you, man. Always a pleasure. Thanks for being here from start to finish. Bro, Donnie, we didn't, Swami, Cowboys are dog water. Bro, listen, I'm not here to, X-Man, thank you for being here. X-Man, you're great. Have a great week. You're the best. Swam, you're dog water. And you're dog water at the show. I always used to just let you beat me because your self-esteem was low and I just wanted to help you. Swab, I love you. Thank you for being here, baby. Love you, baby. Nah, all right. I got to go. I got to eat something. Make myself another peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Peace and love. Thank you, guys. You guys were all incredible. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Bye.